So this is Rotameter test supplemental number 2. This time we've got the differential pressure flow meter hooked up at the very end of the system. So you'll see there's nothing out the end. We've got about 6 inches of pipe. Our gauge here has remained unadjusted from the beginning of the test, so same amount of flow. And we're going to see how this meter performs venting to free air. Here we go. So there we go. I was reading about 38 CFM. So you'll notice right on the gauge here it says 80 degrees at 100 PSI, whereas the rotameter was rated at STP. So I think that's the difference. You know, this meter relies on some back pressure to maintain approximately 100 PSI at the meter in order to be able to read reliably, whereas the rotameter is meant to vent to free air so that standard pressure, 1 atmosphere, is kind of what it's reading at. So the moral of the story here is if you want to install something at the end of your system to confirm the flow, a rotameter is the way to go. If you want to install something in the middle of your system and you're going to have things downstream, and in the case of a tool or a sandblaster, you're going to need to install it midstream because you need that stuff downstream. You can't have this attached to the end of your blast gun, for example. So anyway, I hope this was helpful.